a tendinopathy, basically you have a pathological tendon. That tendon needs to get healthy. There's different stages of it. In different portions of the tendon, it might have different stages of tendinopathy. You kind of have to be careful on how you're returning an athlete to play, because if you just go back to playing their sport or whatever, the tendinopathy might come right back and then they have pain again and then you're back at the starting line. How you return an athlete to play is basically by introducing strength work, but doing so very progressively. So you can start with isometrics. They're a great option, and the reason for that is because the tendon isn't acting like a spring. So it's very, very low risk, but you can also strengthen the tendon up and help that athlete get pain-free. So it has an analgesic response to the nociceptive nerve fibers. Basically, the pain level will decrease after doing the isometric. There's a couple considerations. You gotta make sure they're heavy. About 70% is one of the recommendations, and then you have to do it for about 45 seconds, 5 sets with about 2 minutes rest. So that's a good starting point. If it causes pain after like 30 seconds, you can stop there and then work your way up to the longer time intervals. After you're done, it should be pain relieving. If it's not, then you probably didn't go heavy enough, or you didn't do it for enough time, or you might have totally overdone it. So you gotta find the sweet spot for that. You shouldn't be shaking when you do it. You wanna just hold that, like I said, for about 45 seconds with about 70%. Once you're done with that, you can kind of progress on to more strength work. But it's important to do this because when you have a tendinopathy, the quadricep doesn't act normally. Basically, is not able to gradient force. It just when it turns on, everything turns on. So that's not good, because you might be using an excessive force on the tendon or tension on the tendon that can cause re-injury, and so you're just back at the starting line. So you really want to be careful in how you're bringing athletes back to play, and this is kind of a good way to re-educate the quadricep and kind of get it firing the way that it should, so that you don't hurt yourself again.